next housemate to be evicted from the Big Brother Naija All Stars house is Venita.
I knew it!
Congratulations, guys! Look around you, you are the finalists!
Woo! The top 6, baby! Okay. Oh my days, oh my days, oh my days. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. Before we get into the details of how tonight's live eviction show panned out, let's first of all celebrate our top 6 finalists. Guys! Oh my God! Listen, it was just as I predicted in my head, but out of fear, and out of the unpredictability of the season, guys, I just could not voice out my fears. But it happened the way I thought it out. And guys, I'm really amazed. And I'm super excited for this one because, guys, trust me, it's going to be a tough run. It's going to be a tough run. Now, still, before we get into the details of how tonight's live eviction show went, yes, let me make it known to all of you that right now, as I speak to all of you, the voting lines are open. You need to run onto the My DSTV or the My GoTV app and start voting for your winner. Because guys, we're at that point. Yes, this is that week where you get to decide who you want to win the show this season. And we're not just talking about your regular type of show. We're talking about the Big Brother Naija All Stars season. First of its kind in all of the Big Brother Naija All Stars or all of the Big Brother Naija seasons, right? So start voting now. I don't want to go my hair story tomorrow, guys. Start voting. And on Wednesday, we're going to have our live conversation where we get to sit down and discuss reasons for us voting who we want as our winner for this season, all right? So go ahead and start doing all of that now. But in the meantime, whilst you are doing all of that exciting stuff, let me know your highlights from tonight's live eviction show, right? Go ahead, share with me in the comment section below, and I'll share with you mine as well as I spill all the juicy tea to you on this particular episode of Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah. So please make sure you watch to the end of this video. Do not skip out on any part so that you do not miss out at all. And officially, you are all welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Gloria Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah, and I am the girl with the tea. All of that said, quickly, let's proceed with the details of this conversation. All right, now first off, I want to say that I was quite excited with the way tonight's show started. And that is because, guys, see, it kind of humbled Venita. Also, I hope it did, but guys, she needed that rude awakening. Because before the show started, I think 10 minutes or 15 minutes before the show started, Venita was doing her makeup in the dressing room with Cece, and these two people, as usual, just as what they've been doing all week, they had been engaged in a very, very vile conversation about Ilebaye. Cece was threatening thunder and brimstone about how if Ilebaye wins the show, she's gonna take to social media when she comes out of the house to drag the process. She's gonna drag everything. She's gonna drag people as to why they decided to vote a toxic housemate, like a housemate with bad behavior, to win the show this season. And Venita was saying that, oh, that's everything that she had seen so far justifies all of her actions on the show. So guys, I was listening to those two people, and prior to that, they had their diary session, which I'm going to share with you the details on another video, not on this one, but I listened to that conversation and I was pissed. I was disgusted. Because guys, I looked at the two people having that talk, and it was more like pot calling kettle black. As a matter of fact, I don't even think that best describes the situation, but it was more like hypocrisy speaking. The stench of their hypocrisy was just too much for me to bear. And so I needed something to happen tonight that would, you know, give Venita some sort of brain reset. Yeah. Now, she probably had the feeling that she was going home tonight, but she was also sort of confident that she was not going anywhere. And then lo and behold, her eviction was the first of the night. And guys, it was such a shocker for her. It was a shocker. And you know, in her usual fashion, when she got onto the stage, you know, she already paused on the stairs dramatically, and she was, and she was crying. Because people, of course, were shouting, they were cheering. And you see the thing, yeah, she probably does not really understand why people were actually cheering. What she does not understand is that people were kind of excited that, oh, the toxic woman, the mean girl, is finally out of the show. She's no longer going to be terrorizing Ilebaye inside the house, at least. She can go ahead and continue outside though, but at least she's going to sit at home and watch, you know, the other people in the house. So people were quite excited that she was out. But when she came out, she sort of interpreted the excitement of the audience to be, oh my gosh, people love me for who I am. People love me the way I am. Thank you so much. Guys, it was so funny. It was such a laugh. But frankly speaking, I was kind of happy that that happened because she kind of needed the rude awakening, you know, to bring her back to reality that, listen, the world does not revolve around Venita. Anyways, aside the many questions and the usual conversations about her creativity and her talent, and Ebuka hyping her up on the many innovations that she contributed to Task in the House, Ebuka had asked her about Adekunle, and she was crying and she was like, he knows my heart. I'm just gonna have to wait for him to come out of the show, and I'm just gonna wait and we're gonna talk. And I'm like, hey, God, all right, Venita, it's okay, bye-bye. It was just too dramatic for me, guys. But anyways, let's take a step back to how Ebuka's interactions with the housemates started. Now, as usual, he started with the head of house, and that is yours truly, of course, Ilebaye. Now, he congratulated her on emerging the head of house from a challenge that was, you know, the most difficult of Big Brother Naija head of house challenges, right? And then he also pointed out the fact that she lost their wager, and she also had a lot of fights during the week. And how was her head of house reign? And I loved Ilebaye's response. She had gone ahead to say that, well, that she knows that she tried her best to be a good leader, and she really tried her best to keep things in order, you know, to also ensure that they did their wager properly. But despite the hate and the side comments, that she's still there as the head of house and she's still thriving. And guys, you know, the moment she had said that, Sisi's face changed. Venita's face as well changed. Angel looked shocked because Angel did not expect Ilebaye, you know, to be that vocal. And guys, Mel was having a good laugh because whilst Venita and Sisi were in the dressing room saying all those vile things about Ilebaye and talking about how she does not deserve, you know, to even be in the finals, how she does not even deserve to even be considered to win the show, Ilebaye had come to pick something from her closet and she had overheard everything they were saying, but she stayed mute. She took what she wanted to take and she had left. And aside that, she had heard the many things that they had said. I mean, only yesterday before the party, Sisi had been threatening Fire and Brimson about the fact that she wanted to beat Ilebaye, that she was going to beat up this girl and she does not mind for both of them to go home. Hence the reason I was quite disgusted when she was talking about, oh, how people that were of bad behavior and toxic were not supposed to be in the finals. And then she had made one annoying statement as well. She had said that, oh, that for people like her and Venita, that at least viewers understand that they are only speaking their mind. But for the likes of Ilebaye, Ilebaye is just deliberately, consistently being toxic, displaying bad behavior. I say, Chai! Sisi! Cynthia! Hey! Now, I'm going to be frank with all of you. I was quite disappointed that Ebuka did not question Sisi about her grievances, you know, against Ilebaye, because I would really love to hear what she has to say. But I guess Ebuka is just trying to diffuse situation, right? Because if Ebuka had asked, Sisi would have started a ranting spree till the end of the week and would have looked for every way to get at Ilebaye, yes. But anyways, Ebuka decided to put Soma on the spot by asking him a very interesting question. Now, we had asked Soma to choose, you know, between staying with Angel in the house or going out to meet his girlfriend. And Soma had been very, very hasty to choosing Angel. Now, frankly speaking, yeah, a lot of people felt like, oh, Soma chose Angel. Oh my God, he chose love. I said, no, Soma did not choose love. Soma chose an opportunity to stay back in the game, get through to the finals, and compete for the money. That was it. Soma did not pick love. Nah, he did not pick love. And I guess if Ebuka had not added, oh, stay back in the house, I guess he would not have picked Angel. But then sadly, Soma got evicted. And guys, I was so happy for Soma. Yes, I was happy for him because he was just one of those housemates that I said that I really wished he got really far in the game. And you know, seeing him make it to the 9th week gave me so much joy, guys. I was really happy for him, and he did something quite beautiful. You know, after his name was called, he had run upstairs to the head of house lounge, looked over the balcony. I was shouting his positivity thingy. And guys, you see, that's one thing I must give to Soma this season. I call him the king of positivity. I don't know many of you noticed that every Monday morning that Soma woke up in that house and said his words of affirmation, got into his mode of positive mental affirmations and prayed in the garden, everything worked out in his favor that week. So there's power in the tongue. There's power in being positive and affirming your worth and your value every morning. Guys, if you don't learn anything from Soma, learn that one from Soma. Now, Soma got onto the stage, of course. Great highlight. I totally loved this highlight. His highlight was filled with so much love and light, not from the fake people that sing love and light and then they come and give us hypocrisy and bitterness and bullish natures or behaviors. Yes, but Soma had a good run. He had a good time in the house. Ebuka tried putting him on the spot again by asking how long he had been with his girlfriend. He refused to answer, Shao. The guy refused to answer. But anyways, that was that for Soma. Now, Perry had been asked about how the season had turned out for him. Now, we're all aware about all the friendships and betrayals that Perry had experienced this entire season. Ebuka had gone ahead to list out all the friends that he had sort of lost, you know, because of the game. And had pointed out that, yes, for a fact, he and Cross, they sort of settled their differences, which got me cracking up because you and I know that Cross still has negativity in his heart towards Perry and is only waiting for the show to end and he will go and do his own confirmation, as he called it, right? But I love Perez's mature response. According to him, people will fall out, right? And people are going to misconstrue things, but at the end of the day, he lets things go and he settles his differences where it is needed. And for me, I just felt like that was just it, yes, because that is not his narrative, and so he was not going to buy into that narrative, you know, as his own story for the season. Then Ebuka had questioned Cece about her affections towards Neo. Guys, you see, when Neo's picture was brought, or rather hung on the gallery wall of the house, Cece had said a lot of nice things about Neo. Oh, if she was single, she was going to be with Neo, she missed him, she liked him, she even kissed Neo's pictures and wrote a message on it that she missed him. And so Ebuka had asked her about her affections towards Neo, and Cece had said that the truth is Neo is that one person that she really likes. She's attracted to him, you know, and if she was single, he was that one person that she would have really got down with in the house. And so when she goes out of the house, she would definitely love to be friends with Neo. And I'm like, okay. We shall see how that one works out. But guys, I'm going to be frank with you all. I loved the fact that Ebuka asked Cece questions that would sort of remove her mind from attacking Ilebaye any further. Yes, because from the look of things, Cece was already boiling all through the eviction process. Yeah, she was boiling. The side eye that she had been given to Ilebaye, if looks could kill, guys, Ilebaye would have dropped dead from that head of house throne. So I loved the fact that Ebuka's questions were more like a diffuser to the tension in the house, to the situation in the house. And then Ebuka had questioned Mercy about her reaction, you know, when she had been declared a finalist on Monday after, or should I say during the live nomination process. And Ebuka had asked her if she felt like the housemates did not really like her. And for her, she said no, that she knows that she's a threat. But they've had conversations and now they have settled their differences as friends, but she knows that they still recognize her as a threat. As Mercy was like, I was just looking at her mouth and like, they see you as a threat. They see you as a threat. Guys, I beg. I mean, Mercy's response was just, I'm like, they see you as a threat. I beg, shift. Anyways, moving on. Because frankly, guys, I have nothing to say to that. I just felt like that was just some empty, braggish nonsense. Nah, it just did not make sense. But now moving on to Angel's eviction. Angel got evicted. She was already seeing it coming. She was already prepared and she just could not wait to leave. But something quite interesting happened to her, you know, when Soma's name was mentioned. You know, there's this thing that they were doing. They were singing when Ebuka wants to evict someone. And so when Ebuka had mentioned Soma's name, Angel had gone stiff. She had gone mute. She was quite shocked Yes, so she already was down in spirit, but then she had been evicted afterwards as the third evictee. And then when she had been called onto the stage, Ebuka had asked her the same question he had asked Suma. And guess what? Angel said she's definitely choosing Suma over her boyfriend. And I'm like, hey! Are we seeing potential love and romance here? Or are these people just looking for cheapest money? Which one is this? Hey, help us. So, but you know what, guys? I was quite happy that Angel chose Suma, not over his boyfriend, her boyfriend per se, but I'm just happy that she kind of reciprocated his affection, because it would have been a proper letdown for Suma, yes. And also, I'm quite interested in seeing how they both navigate their ship. Yeah, because I did a video this morning talking about how toxic they both are towards each other. So I'm really interested in seeing how they function in the real society, not in a confined space now. I want to see how they can live happily ever after. And if Suma is going to continue feeding Angel like she does not have hands anymore. But anyways, guys, that was how Ebuka announced that Adekunle and Pere are officially a part of the finalists. And so, guys, so it turns out that Biggie is giving us a top 6 situation for the finals this season. So, guys, I'm super excited. I don't know about you, but final question of this video, who are you rooting for? Go ahead and name their names in the comment section below. Let me know the name of the housemates that you are rooting for, that you want to be the All-Star Seasons winner. All right, just go ahead and mention the name of that housemate, and I'll see you guys on another video soon. Bye.